Welcome to our tub. Come on in. It's warm inside, and there's always room for more.
This podcast contains adult material and is intended for mature audiences only. If you're under 18, grab your rubber ducky and find another tub. This one's not for you. Hello and welcome back in the tub for episode 135. I'm Mr. Berg.
And I'm Mrs. Berg.
And, well, this week, yes, a little bit delayed of an episode. Travel time, work, things. But we got a show for you. We're going to start off, once again, kind of a follow-up to last episode and the AEBN Trends website. The second quarter trends of 2024. See what might be new, what might be the same, what may have shuffled around a little bit. And in the second half, it is a don't miss.
I don't miss?
And Mrs. is giving me that look of, what the shit do you got planned? So in the second half, let's just say we're going to be taste testing.
Uh-oh.
Taste testing what, you may ask? Well, you'll just have to wait until the second half to find that out. So, get comfy, sit back, relax, and again, enjoy episode 135 in the tub. All right, well, here we are. First half of this week's episode, as we said, we're kind of back into, well, a follow-up of a previous episode. And really the conclusion, I guess, of some of the statistics and articles on AEBN trends. And this is the second quarter trends of 2024. Last episode, we looked at the top searches by state, by country for some of the past months. And this, the quarter trends are always, well, a little bit interesting to see what might be new, what may have fallen off. And there are definitely some things that have jumped around and appeared on this list that haven't been there in the past.
Or haven't been there in a while.
Exactly. And again, this is...
One just caught my eye.
Okay.
That it's mentioned there made a significant gain.
Oh, all right. Well, again, this is the straight theater. And what this is, you know, sales volume by category. Mm-hmm. Throughout the straight theater. So, as we kind of dive in, I mean, where do you want to start? We kind of get into the middle of it, or maybe let's start at the bottom.
Okay.
And really, again, we're not going to talk about all of these, but as we kind of climb the ladder to the top trend, let's see if there's something that might jump out or might say, interesting, don't ever recall seeing that.
So how many are in this list?
So total? I believe this is the top 25, I believe. It actually seems more than 25. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 24, top. 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 50? 36, 38, 40. Wow, it's more than that. Jeez. 42, 40, yeah.
Close
this is
to
a lot.
100?
Nah, it's probably about 60 or 75
Okay.
kind of categories that they are broken down into. And as we've talked about before, wow, there's a category in the industry for everybody. That's what's so great about it. But as we go down towards the bottom, so as we start moving upwards, is there something you see that jumps out?
I'm a little surprised that foot is
Down towards there.
as low as it is.
And again, I think this is one of those that, foot is such a wide kind of umbrella category that, as we get higher, I almost wonder if foot job would be farther up. Down here at the bottom, redheads here, 70s. And we've talked in the past about the year genres.
Is that bottom one costumes?
Yes. The lowest one on the list is costumes. So, and again, costumes, but then throughout, I'm sure you have cheerleader, nurse, cosplay, other things. So
uniform.
It's a very, it's, I hate to say it's a very generic term on this list.
Yeah.
But it's a very generic term on the list.
Right. It just kind of surprises me with how popular the cosplay seems to be.
Yeah, and I'm sure the more direct, quote unquote, costumes are going to be within this too, a little farther up. Here's one, not too far from the bottom is BDSM.
With lingerie right above it.
Yeah, and we've definitely seen that. We've talked a lot about it. That whole kind of niche and genre and part of lifestyle has grown.
Squirting and strap-on is kind of low, too.
Yeah, baby
Schoolgirls.
Schoolgirls is down there.
Yeah. Classic. That's another one that's kind of vague.
Well, and in this, I'd almost imagine that classic is, that 70s and 80s. That's at least what I think when I see classic porn. I'm thinking that's 70s and 80s.
Right.
All right. As we kind of keep moving, well, there's French speaking. We kind of talked about that. Swinger. I want to say that's probably smack in the middle. Of this list. 20, 22, 24. Yeah, it's about 25. So it's kind of smack in the middle of this list. And I think we'll probably discuss the top, 15. So kind of starting at this spot, but there really isn't, amateur doesn't get in that top 15. Mature doesn't, but again, we've talked about that as being a kind of umbrella of everything. So let's look at the top 15 on this list. And starting number 15, Mrs., I can go back to the saved recordings. Or you can say this again.
Cream pies.
Yeah. Yes, I still have that recording saved. I throw it in every so often.
You got cream pies, and right above that at 14 is wife.
All right. Older, younger. So definitely the, that genre is there. The whole babysitter, teacher, student, stepmom type stuff. That really has grown.
Right.
And you see a lot of it. Small tits after that. Fetish. is the next up on the list. And again, we're talking kind of that umbrella.
Right.
You know, what is fetish? Boy, fetish is, I mean, just about anything. Mm-hmm. It is very umbrella. After fetish, that's your cue.
Damn it, I missed my cue again. Cum shot.
All right. After that, big dick.
I was going to say, are you going to make me do it again?
No.
No, POV.
Yes, and we've kind of talked about that, I think, because that has continued to increase in these lists. With the emergence of VR, it's, you know, VR, POV, it all falls in that same, I mean, essentially POV is VR.
There's a slight
or could be
difference, though, too.
Yeah, but we've seen more and more of the POV scenes. Transsexual after that. Next is teen, 18 plus. Okay.
Then interracial.
After that is big tits. And then we're into the top 5. And the top 5, I definitely want to kind of dig in a little bit more to the writings. Up there where it really breaks everything down, or at the bottom, it shows how things have moved and where they were previously.
Yeah, it's back at the top.
Yeah.
Well, it's in both places.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Because the top 5 is definitely things that are normally in this kind of... They play in this space.
The top 3.
Yes. Top 3, maybe 4. So number 5 is 3-way. And, you know, the group scenario.
Whichever way you spin it.
And yeah, it is that, you know, open-ended. It is that, I don't want to say vague, but yeah, it could be boy-girl, boy-boy-girl, or girl-girl-boy, whatever. So it leaves you, it leaves it open-ended, but it's there. Number 4.
MILF.
And we have that genre, that niche is always in the top. It just has been one of those standard things.
So I think I've asked you this before, but what exactly classifies as a MILF?
Well, and that is... It's a great question. So, let's jump into...
The Urban Dictionary?
I am wondering. Urban Dictionary. And we've never done this, so here we go. Let's get into the Urban Dictionary. UrbanDictionary.com. All right. Search the Urban Dictionary for MILF. So, MILF. It is short for Mother I'd Like to Fuck. Okay, we knew that. It's a term for a woman who is the mother of someone your age who you'd like to have sex with. The term was popularized by American Pie, the movie. So, all right, that's totally different. A super hot mom. So, I essentially, you know, it is saying that it's not putting an age on it, essentially.
So it's basically someone old enough to be your own mother?
Yeah. Yeah, a woman who is the mother of someone your age. So, essentially, someone that could be your mother. So, yeah, that's going to change,
Right.
technically, over time. In the industry, I'm going to say that's mid-30s and above. 30 and above, really. Just because it's such a big seller, and something searched. Myself personally, I'm going, well, if I know they have a kid, if they're 38 and above, I'm going MILF material.
Okay.
That's me. Just saying. All right. Number 3. Lesbian. Right?
Well, and we did see, that's not really surprising. We did see a lot of that when we did the popular searches by state and country.
Yes. Yeah, that has definitely increased. It's definitely more of a looked for.
And at number 2.
Yeah. And now number 1 and 2 seem to
Flip-flop.
Yeah, they kind of seesaw back and forth. Just over the years, over the time we've been doing this. Now, the one thing I will say, if you look at this graph,
Yeah.
that's a big spread. No pun intended.
It is.
Normally they're pretty tight.
Can you scroll down to the bottom a minute? Yeah, pretty
Normally,
tight. Scroll down to the bottom of that graph a minute.
down to the bottom.
Not too far.
It's just based on 100.
No, I know. But I'm trying to gauge.
So that's about 80. And that's at the that's the 100.
So number 2 is at about 80.
Yeah, give or take. And again,
80
so,
to 85.
Yeah. Yep.
And number 1 is at 100.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's just how they base it off of 100. This is the top point, so that is always going to be 100. So, number 2 is
Butt stuff.
anal. Yes. And number 1 by volume is taboo. And again, we've talked about this. And what is taboo?
Very, very vague category.
It really is.
Because what's taboo to one person may not be taboo to someone else.
Yes, it could be BDSM. It could be
gonzo.
Exactly. There's, now, yes, taboo has its own kind of, pure taboo is age, as we talked about. That is in here, old or young. So, you see some of that, but then the BDSM falls under it. So it is a very vague category. You're going to find a lot of different stuff.
And probably some stuff you don't really want to see.
And again, everybody has their own thing.
Right,
Some people are going to want to see it. Some people are going to say, oh, shit, what is that? But, you're opening up Pandora's box if you're searching for taboo.
Right.
And not really sure what you're going to find.
All right. So let's take a look at that top couple paragraphs.
Yeah. Let's see here. And then we'll go down and kind of look at the movement. So, in the top 10 of the straight theater, transsexual rejoins the list, rising 2 places after they dropped out last quarter. Teen made a return to the top 10 since third quarter 2023. Here's what we just said.
Taboo and anal continue switching places as they both vie for the number 1 spot.
So one of the biggest upward movers of the quarter was transvestite. It gained 41 places. Its highest place since quarter 2 in 22. So essentially, it jumped 41 places, the highest spot it's been in 2 years. interesting. This is an interesting one, and we see a lot of and
This is the one. This is the one that I said.
yeah, but I will say there is a company out there now that is doing this, and they're really gaining a following and really growing. And oh gosh, for the life of me, I am sorry, I cannot think of. I can't think of the name of the company. Evolved Fights is the name of the is the production company, but the category is wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
It gained 37 places. And panties moved up 34 places.
Mm-hmm.
Biggest drops. So here's some ones that took drastic drops. BBW dropped 35 places. Alt dropped 24. And rubber and latex dropped 22 spots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Notable trend is interesting.
Mm-hmm. Voyeur.
Yeah.
But exhibitionist is on there. Was on there towards the bottom.
Oh, okay.
But I don't remember seeing. Oh yeah.
There's exhibitionist.
And then voyeur's like 3 or 4.
Yeah, is 4 above it.
Mm-hmm.
So and again, and I think.
I mean, and if you think about it, like amateurs on there too.
And yeah, well, and I'm thinking like so. Like the voyeur,
mm-hmm.
This is like, so you're looking for the production. However, like my first thought process is from voyeur. If I want to be a voyeur and watch something, I am going to essentially probably more so go to a cam site rather than search a voyeur production.
Right.
That's just me. That's my thought. Maybe I'm wrong, but you know, that's kind of what I see there.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go down and kind of look and see some of these jumps and moves. Again, anal and taboo just flip-flopped.
Mm-hmm.
Three-way, it says actually dropped 2 spots. So it was jumped by MILF and lesbian.
Mm-hmm. But I think that's been a pretty. Those 5 have kind of just moved around in that top 5 to 10.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. Interracial did not move.
No.
Let's see if there's anything else with a giant jump that would stick.
Glamour jumped 20.
Yes, that is interesting.
Big Butt dropped 5.
No, it jumped 5.
Oh.
It went up. That's the green arrow. But orgies dropped 7.
Mm-hmm. But Swinger, for where it was, shows that this jumped 25 spots.
Yeah.
And it's still toward the bottom.
No, it was right in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was right kind of in the middle. So, yeah. Pantyhose, what else? Reality-based jumped 27 spots. So, gaining a little. Grannies didn't move. Baby, look at that. Babysitters dropped 16 and strap-on is up 10 spots. Here, masturbation up. Voyeur, we talked about it. Here's you, and you mentioned this earlier. Foot is up 23 spots.
So it actually last quarter would have been
not on the list.
Not on that list.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hand jobs up 25. Uniforms. We talked about that with costumes and everything. That dropped 19 places. Oof. And now as we get to the bottom, costumes dropped See, and now panties wasn't on that top 50, but they are up 34. Parodies are up 2. They still didn't make that top list.
That's Enema is up 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
There really isn't wrestling there. That is, but it's still not on there.
And Spanish speaking jumped 33 and muscles.
Yeah.
Vintage jumped 28, but still
it still did not make not make that list.
So this one's a little surprising. With the whole like vaping and all that kind of stuff. Smoking is up 16 spots.
Yeah. Glory hole dropped 13. Nurses down 21. Oh. The world of Scrubs is dying, is going away. Adult animation. There's a lot that really kind of dropped, 8, 10 or so. Nothing really crazy. So, again, this is... It's a pretty interesting list once again. And again, we see the genres that stay, that really haven't moved. And some of the ones that are changing. Some of the ones you may start hearing about more. Some of the things that we've seen maybe at Exoticas. And say, okay. That is something different. And now we see that coming onto these lists.
Right.
So, what did you see that you're scrolling and looking at?
No. So, wet, messy, and squirting are relatively low. But then where was cream pie?
Cream pie was cream pie was number 25. Yeah. And again, this is, all this is on AEBN trends. This is, hey, it's what people are looking for. It's what people are purchasing. This truly is based on purchases. So these numbers don't, they're not getting fudged. Because it is solely based on purchases and dollar volume.
Right.
You can't cheat that number. You can't lie about that number. So
does that say feature?
It's feature. Yeah, it's a feature film.
Okay.
And some of that we don't see much of that. It is, but it isn't. That comes down to, as we've talked about, things with a plot, full movies with a plot.
Right.
It's great when they're out and we see them.
Oh, DP is actually down 4. Extreme penetration.
So, with that, I think we're going to take a little break. And when we come back, we're going to do some taste testing.
Uh-oh.
So, sit back, relax, take a little break, and we will be back shortly.
This episode is brought to you by Cassidy.com. Have you ever wished there was an all-encompassing way to find sexy, like-minded people in your area? Well, Cassidy has hit that on the head. The Cassidy platform brings the best of sexy social media, profile searches, rendezvous, party calendars, and travel all into one. Find and make new friends, share your naughtiest of pictures with select friends in your Backstage Pass, and plan your next naughty encounter all at once. Follow the Cassidy link in our tub to try it out free for 30 days. When you join, you'll be added to our community to to get some early sneak peeks. You'll also be first to know where you may find us out and about.
All right. Welcome back to episode 135's Taste Test segment.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh. She may be saying, taste test of what? So, back, well, a little while ago, we had an episode, and we discussed the condom brand, and a lot of what they do. They have a lot of different offerings. The custom fits where you measure and you essentially buy.
You measure your willy.
Yeah, and it's all for science. It's to get the right, perfect fit of your condom. They do a lot of different things, a lot of different products. And one line is their FlavorWaves. So we had at one point grabbed one or two and never really kind of got to it. Mm-hmm. So today as I was traveling, we got one or two.
Oh, okay.
So today as I was traveling, I took it upon myself to stop at a local adult toy store and purchase a few more. So they have essentially 6 flavors. Mm-hmm. We have 5 of them. We're missing one, but that's okay.
So what are they?
And yeah, so we'll get into them. So what we have here is a toy of Mrs. It is a kind of pearly, purple, veiny penis with a suction cup that is now stuck to the desk.
Oh, jeez.
And we now have these 5 different flavors that, well, I guess inquiring minds want to know, what do they taste like they're supposed to? That is what we're about to find out. Now, at the same time, I'm all like, there's a part of me as well that's saying, okay, like, how is this flavor applied? Like, if I put, say, the mint chocolate on my wiener, in an hour, when it's been removed,
are you gonna be tingly?
Is my wiener gonna taste like one of them cookies that them little heathen girls come around selling to the fat boys every year? Or is there going to be, or is it just in the?
Is it just going to taste like condom?
Is it just going to taste like rubber, or is it going to taste? Is it going to be nothing because is the flavor, whatever they're doing for the flavor inside the rubber itself, inside the material?
It shouldn't taste like rubber though, because they're not.
Yeah.
Are they?
Well, and no, and so this product, so as we will look on their website now, this is onecondoms.com, under the FlavorWaves. And what it says is 6 delicious flavor experiences, no sugars, and intended for intercourse. All condoms feature Sensitex Ultra Soft Latex for a more natural feel, are vegan friendly, non-GMO, and made with natural rubber latex. So it is very interesting. Tantalizing flavors, sugar-free FlavorWaves don't contain any sugar or sweeteners that would alter pH. Therefore, they are safe and intended for intercourse, not just oral. Ultra soft latex formula, made with love, cleared for sale by the FDA. Contents available, blah, blah, blah. Natural latex. The condom feature an aromatic, non-toxic flavored scent that is added to the lubricant. It does not contain any sweeteners. All right. FlavorWaves are safe. All right. So, what shall we look at first here, Mrs.?
Well, I think... Is there more than one mint?
There is a fresh mint and a mint chocolate. So I'm thinking like we would do that. The mint one's probably last.
So they don't overpower the others. Mm-hmm. Let's see. We have, otherwise it's chocolate strawberry.
Chocolate covered strawberry, bubble gum, and Island Punch.
Should we go with the Island Punch first?
Okay. So we will begin with the Island Punch. And we will open said round container. So,
now, do you remember individually?
Wow. Okay.
What were they like?
So, to buy them at the store, they were $1.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. So there's definitely a fruit punch scent to it. It is blue. Interesting color. Okay. So we will put said blue on purple. And I mean, my fingers do smell like said Island Punch. So, Mrs., do you want to taste test first?
So, I have a question. Did it feel any different putting it on? Like, did it feel more slimy?
No, it really didn't. And what I've noticed actually about these are they aren't very heavily, like the lube isn't very heavy. It's not goopy. It's actually not bad. Kind of when we've tried them in the past. It's there, but it's not really slimy, so to speak.
Well, I can definitely smell it more now that you put it on there.
Yeah. So, Mrs.
Mm-hmm. But now you stuck it to the desk and my mic's in the way.
Oh. So now is it going to slide off? Oh, there it is. I just popped it off. All right. So, Mrs., give it a taste. Mm-hmm. She's making a weird face.
This is going to sound funny, but I'm not sure if I'm actually tasting anything or it's more just the smell makes me feel like I'm tasting it.
Huh. Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's
Does that
fair.
make sense?
That's fair because I can smell it. The smell is strong. Oh yeah, she's putting it in her in her mouth.
I don't know. It kind of tastes like berries.
Okay. And berries aren't an island thing. But again, I'm not quite sure smell wise. I'm like, I do smell something kind of fruity.
Yeah.
But again,
was it? They were together in an enclosed space with the mint ones, weren't they?
Everything. Yeah, it was in kind of a mixed bucket.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that. It's not a crazy flavor, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like.
But I do as well, as you're saying. I wonder if these pouches actually are semi-breathable or something, because there might be a slight mint to it.
I get slight mint, But like I said, it doesn't taste like a regular condom.
No, it doesn't.
But
okay.
Like I said, I'm not sure if it's the smell more than the taste.
Actual taste. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, all right. Island Punch. Yeah.
Wait, let me see something.
Huh.
No. Not going to taste... Well, I kind of get that slight rubbery, but not like...
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, mouth rinse.
Cleanse the palate.
As I cleanse mine with a Willet pot stock bourbon. Bubblegum?
Okay.
Okay. Bubblegum. So now the bubblegum...
There was definitely a little... not greasy, but like...
Yeah.
My lips felt like I had just put like lip balm on.
So now the bubblegum we've had here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I can immediately smell
Ooh, yeah.
double bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Pink ass. Hard as a rock. Old uncle had it in his pocket for years and gave it to you every time you saw him. So, and this is a very nice purple.
See, now
it actually matches said.
Yes, I get more
dildo
like
here.
Bubble yum.
Yeah. Okay.
Than
yeah.
the double bubble.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's Hubba Bubba. Okay. So, nice purple. It definitely has bubble gum when you think of bubble gum. Yeah. It's bubble gum. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, better than the Island Punch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get the bubble gum. For the Island Punch, like I was getting more just straight up berry.
Now, at the same time, the last thing I'd want is for, be, going down and having a bubblegum condom in your mouth and then all of a sudden being like, ooh, I want to blow a bubble, and you bite down and, ooh, like, you got to remember, wait, no, that's not really bubblegum. That's my wiener in there. Hey.
So go back up in the description a minute.
All right. So the one we don't have is the banana split. And I would need to find that. And we'll have to revisit that in a later episode. We will get that and have to try the banana split.
Right. No,
Okay.
go down. Where did it describe how it's...
How what?
Made with...
Here?
Sure.
Made with natural rubber latex.
No, I thought there was something that described how it was flavored. But I guess...
Oh, yeah. It's right here. It said the non-toxic flavored
scent.
So a lot of it is more that play on your nose. There is some flavor there, but it is more of the scent as well. All right. Next up,
Chocolate covered strawberry.
chocolate covered strawberry. That's kind of a little romantic type thing. And we've had this one here as well for a little while. Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah.
That smells like chocolate. It is very bright red. So, another one. Down the veiny purple wiener shaft. All right. Yeah, that's chocolate. That's chocolate covered strawberry. Mrs. has tried it again, sorry.
I don't know. I don't feel like the flavor is so much on it as like in it.
Okay, yeah. No, and yeah, I see where you're getting there.
Because like once like it doesn't linger. The flavor doesn't linger in your mouth.
It doesn't
so
stay
it has
there,
to
yeah.
it has to be that it's imparted into the the latex somehow.
Well, and again, if it says, it's the lubricant as well. So, you would think that the latex is going to absorb some of that.
Right.
And again, yeah, these things are never been freaking full of lube and sticky like some.
No.
This one is not bad. It is a dark chocolate, not a milk chocolate, is kind of what I get. I don't know. To be picky, hey, I'm fine with dark chocolate. It's
I think that the scent definitely lingers in your nose longer more than the flavor.
Yeah. All right. So we're down to 2, and these are both the mint. Now, there's the mint chocolate and the fresh mint. So what do we want to do?
Well, I think that since we just did chocolate-covered strawberry, we should probably do the mint chocolate.
Okay, yeah.
And then the plain mint.
Okay. That works. So, now, the mint chocolate is like a green.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a forest green.
What?
So color-wise, they kind of allow them to match their colors based on the flavors. Okay. So it
smells like mint chocolate ice cream.
It definitely does. It smells again like the cookies that those stinking little girls come in.
Grasshopper pie.
Yes.
You can't tell Mrs. has a sweet tooth at all, can you?
No. Ugh. And she's trying it again.
Well, now you have to describe what I just did.
Yes. So after she tried it in, then she just made sure it tasted from the bottom to the top and licked the said shaft that she's holding.
The smell is more chocolate than the
taste. Okay. It's not overly mint either.
No, it's not. But I feel like the chocolate came through more on the chocolate-covered strawberry.
Okay.
Than here.
And yeah, this chocolate does smell lighter. Yeah, I can do that too. Yes, I just did lick the. I licked the tip. No.
For research purposes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. This one, it's weird. It seemed to me like this one had the least amount of flavor yet. To me personally.
But again, like I said, I feel like it's playing more off of your sense of smell.
Sure.
Than the actual flavoring.
Yeah. No, you're fair.
But.
All right. So now the fresh mint is a very cobalt blue.
Cobalt?
Very dark blue. So.
It kind of reminds me of the color of the gum. Do you remember that gum? The blue gum?
Oh, yeah, blue gum. Yeah.
What is it called? I think it actually has fresh in the name.
All right. I do get a little bit. It's like a light spearmint.
Spearmint? I get more peppermint.
It's kind of like that mix. It has a little bit of the peppermint bite, but then the spearmint's like...
To me, it smells
like unique.
A peppermint lifesaver.
Okay.
I don't know. Taste-wise, I don't really like...
No, it really wasn't.
I get it, but it's not... Yeah. But, again, mint, you don't really want it super strong.
No, not at all.
Like, you don't want it, like, set your mouth on fire.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
I mean, I'd be curious to see how long it actually lasts.
Oh, yeah.
Longer than, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, how long that is
like,
there.
Once it's opened and
Once
on.
Once it's opened
and
on and used. And,
right.
And again, it says these are fine and usable for intercourse as well. You know, I wonder what
I don't know that
feel.
I would want my coochie smelling like
and
afterwards.
Yeah.
Because you'd have to think, like,
how long is it going to last? Like, what is the deal? And again, with the flavor, the lubricant, and everything, I'm like, all right, how does it feel on? Like, from a guy standpoint, like, what is the lubricant and everything once you put it on?
well, but I think doesn't most of their stuff say that they recommend using lube along with what's on it because there isn't a lot. I think I read that somewhere on one of the inserts in the packaging.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's one of their, like, right, it doesn't have a ton of the...
Yeah. There
And it
really
is a
isn't
silicone.
a ton.
It is a silicone lubricant, so you probably, like, the ones we've used... Oh,
I mean, yes, there's some lubricant in there. Oh, well, we're going to see.
But even when we've used silicone lubricants, it needs reapplied.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. So sorry, I'm sitting here now trying to insert said condom on.
Insert, apply.
Apply, yes, apply. It definitely is a little, well, they've been opened, they've been unrolled, but it did go on correctly. I think for the most part it did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mrs. agreed, see? Okay. Oh, well, I guess Mrs. is making sure it tastes right. So, at the end of the day, yeah, flavor packs. Interesting flavors. Yes, they fit correctly. And yeah, I guess Mrs. likes the taste too. All right. So, yeah. So how is the
So I
flavor?
guess now the question for you would be, how does it feel with it on? Receiving.
It was good. And these, I will say, the sensitivity in these condoms, all of them, has always been very, very good.
Right.
They aren't thick. They talk about that. It's not thick. It's not something that. Yes, we've had some that are really freaking thick.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not, like, you lose sensation, you lose sensitivity. These aren't. These are right in line with all the other ones that they're doing.
I think that's the first time I've actually done that with one on.
Yeah. Yes.
Because most of the time you don't want to taste.
No, not at all. No. So here we are. One.
All right, so here's something else. Take it off now.
Oh. Okay. So now, does it still taste? Hold on. We're gonna make sure we get full flavor, get full access. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't taste like the typical latex condom leaves.
Okay. Afterwards. Okay.
Some of the flavor is still there too.
Okay.
Not crazy,
Yeah.
but
But it's still there. So there is still some It when they say it's in the lubricant, it is in the lubricant because it's still there.
Mm-hmm.
And again, even taking it off, like it wasn't sticky.
No.
Like it didn't leave a film of lubricant or anything. So
no, there's a slight latex taste, but it's definitely not as strong as
a straight
with
standard,
other brands of condoms.
All right, there we are.
So what's
FlavorWaves for the win.
So what flavor for the win though? I'm not sure I even want to try banana split because that's a weird banana's tough to do without it being that fake
banana flavor.
Yes.
Exact. Yeah. And when you think about a banana split, it's almost like Neapolitan ice cream. There's so many flavors. Banana split is like Neapolitan ice cream, essentially chocolate, vanilla, strawberry ice cream with bananas and nuts and chocolate sauce, and there's so much there.
I think you're probably just going to get
too much
banana and chocolate.
Yeah.
With that combination.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Maybe slightly the strawberry.
Yeah.
If they're using the same
as the chocolate covered strawberry here.
But okay, so what's the
I mean I think that's a tough one. From a flavor standpoint, I thought the chocolate covered strawberry had the taste of a dark chocolate covered strawberry.
I would say for me the chocolate covered strawberry and the fresh mint.
And that is interesting because when it comes to mint, you're not always the biggest.
No, but it's not. I mean, I like
it was
spearmint.
Subtle. Yeah, it was subtle enough. Yeah, the island punch. Yeah, no, I really didn't think it was.
No, bubblegum can get weird after a bit.
Yes. I didn't think the fresh mint was bad. It was subtle enough. It was there.
Yeah,
and that's really what I was thinking.
The mint chocolate. The mint was too subtle.
Yeah, it was more chocolate than anything.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
All right. Well, there we go. Chocolate covered strawberries and fresh mint for the win.
Speaking of condoms.
Okay.
Now I lost it. So I sent you. I'm gonna dip into Reddit for a minute.
Okay.
This is one that I actually sent you. And we were both kind of like, what the hell? So.
Oh, I do remember that one, yes.
So the tagline on this post is lost condom. All right. So it says, this is a gross one, but that's what Reddit is for. My partner and I were at an orgy, and it's from the swinger subreddit, right? My partner and I were at an orgy 2 weeks ago. A few days after the party, my husband felt something while we were fucking and pulled out a condom from inside of me from the party. Besides being horrified and grossed out, what do? Get tested? Go to my doctor? I didn't even feel it in me, which is terrifying, and I'm kind of worried about it happening.
Ouch. I mean, first off, from a guy's end, you should know when you had one on and you went in and you came out and there wasn't one.
Right.
Secondly.
Right. And
from a lady's end, I mean, and I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Do you not know that's can you not feel that something's there that shouldn't be?
Well, and as a woman, my first thought is, after a few days, how did it not work its way out?
Don't know.
Because, yeah.
Wow.
So if the first comment says, usually if a condom breaks, I feel it immediately. But, so the original poster never said
that anything
if it was a broken condom.
Yeah.
Right. But right, how do you not, as a
I don't know,
man?
Like, well, as a man,
How do you
know
right
that it ain't there. You better say something.
Unless it just didn't fit right to begin with.
Yeah. Ugh.
But yeah, it just kind of blew my mind a little bit.
Yeah. And on that,
I kind of thought back to, remember when we were in college and we listened to that one radio station and they'd have like the crazy things on, and the one was like, had put like peanut butter and jelly in there. And then had like, no. But yeah,
you got to know that's
was
there.
Yeah, that was my first thought: is how do you not realize that's still in there?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
know yourself. Know your body. Oof.
Right.
Yeah.
And I would think it would kind of get irritated.
I would think.
Well,
I would think.
I don't know. And on that note.
Yeah. On that note.
Figured since we were on the topic of condoms.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was very much fitting. So with that, thanks for tuning in. Remember
Sorry, it was a little late.
Yeah. Remember to follow us on our social medias. Berg Couple for Fun on Twitter and Instagram. The Bergs on Facebook and Reddit. InOurTub.com is the website. You can reach out to us with any questions, anything you got at the Bergs at InOurTub.com. Messages and emails are always open. Again, shoot us a message. Any questions, any insights. We've actually had someone recently that we've been back and forth with that reached out to us and said, "Hey, got some questions." And really good conversation. Turns out they aren't far away from us, so may actually try to get out and just have dinner and a drink with them and have some conversations. So getting up to the Exotica, New Jersey time. End of October, we will be in New Jersey for Exotica. So that is next up on our list and our schedule. Summer's winding down past Labor Day. School's back in. Enjoy the summer. Enjoy what is still there of the nice outdoor weather. Take care of yourself. Take time for yourself and others.
So if you're just wondering why I strangely smelled your hand
to see if my hand smelled. Yeah.
And they don't.
No. Yeah. Sorry. So the smell did not stay.
And my nose is sensitive.
Yeah. So there you have it.
Anywho.
Remember to pay for your porn. Support all the content creators, performers, the sex workers that we have become such great friends with and have had on the show and upcoming on the show. Remember to wrap it before you tap it, lick it before you stick it, and until next time.
We'll keep the lights on and the tub warm for you.